the 2K Sports pregame show.
どうも皆さんこんにちは。です。NBA 2K18 付き合っていきます。
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
結構楽しくなってきましたね。
In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Philadelphia as the 76ers go up against the Detroit Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well.
普通の時間12分でやってるんですけど、私がね、今までは5分だったんですけどね、今は7分にしてます。なんでかっていうとね、スターター入りしたんですよね。なので、あと、シューズの契約も済ましたんですよ。ちょっと待っててね。シューズの契約で、これだ。ジョーダンとね、これを契約しまして、こんな感じ。試合平均 100VC もらえますね。で、条件が NBA の試合を15分プレイなんですよ。デフォのね、このゲームのデフォの5分だとちょっと足んないかなって思ったんで7分にしております。あと、ナショナルテレビゲームのダブルダブルっていうのは、ダブルダブルっていうのはね、1人の選手が1つの試合中に得点、リバウンド、アシスト、スティール、あとブロック、シュートのブロックでこの5つのうちのね、どれかで2桁を達成することなんですよ。で、3つ、このうちで3つを2桁以上になるとトリプルダブルとかになりますね。で、今こんな感じだな。あれ、そんな余ってた。あ、そっか。結構触れるもんあんまないんだよな。これだとか。こんな感じ。結構ボールハンドリングを上げたらね、やりやすくなってるんだよね、試合が。で、バッジはこんな感じですか。ポスタライザー。まあ、ダンクの成功率高くなるのと、こんな感じ。あとは素早い反射神経を吟味してディフェンシブストッパー。マッチアップ、相手がボール持ってる場合で相手にマッチアップしたとき、相手のオフェンス系スキルをレベルダウンさせる。あとリバウンド、キャッチアンドシュートもうちょっとなんだよな。こんな感じか。ここはあれだ。あれだよ。これのレベル報酬だよ。そんなところか。あそこ上行けねえか。よし、じゃあコート行こうか。ちなみにシューズはエアジョーダンです。
What up, boy?
毎試合ここでショートコント。
Oh, okay. Look who's already putting in that work.
What you talking about, bro? My habits are impeccable, but you already knew that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Freshie?
Hey. Oh, take your chauffeur to work day again. Hey, do me a favor. Stop posting to social media when you're driving.
Yo, you follow me though.
Okay, like it or not, and I don't, part of my job is now following you on social media because you have the star rookie's life in your hands.
Hey, 10 and 2, baby, always. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real good driver. Plus, if I crash, I can't be going back to my neighborhood, yo.
Okay, how do you know each other?
Well, our parents, our mothers were friends.
His mom and my mom been friends since like 1902, you know what I'm saying? And my twin, Lil Tasty, we go way back with DJ, you know what I'm saying? You heard of Lil Tasty, right? Rapper? Don't get it twisted. Yellow Mamba, a.k.a. Two Braids, a.k.a. Teardrop Shotty.
Teardrop Shotty?
He knows, because he my day one. But yeah, we go way back. Indeed. But my posts are fire, though, right?
I gotta get out there.
Good. Anyway, I was telling him.
あ 割とね、今毎試合あんな感じでちょっとミニコントっていうかショートコントっていうかそういうのは繰り広げられてますね。服装一緒なんだよな。さあでちょっとだけシュート練習をして、よし。なんだ移動？なんだ。あ、シャミか。レイアップの練習です。スリー。よし、このでいいか。よし、ここはスキップでございます。
Hi everyone, we're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin, and let's go straight over to David Aldridge for Thanks, DA. And Drummond is just a hulk of a man. He's really the backbone of this team. And tonight, the matchup at the center position is certain to draw attention. Not something we say every night because the bigs don't seem to be stressed. But tonight, Chris, that is a factor.
Thank God big guys are back in the game. I got this opinion that there's a conspiracy against the big guys. I mean, hey, big guys played in this basketball. You guys remember a guy by the name of Mike? He was pretty big. So, yeah, tonight we have a great center matchup. Can't wait to watch it.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Lure and Drummond together down low. And there's Jackson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. Jackson misses off the left iron. Now the 76ers with it. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort. Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
私のチームのね、ここはセンターが強いらしいのでね。
Pass to Bullock. Drummond to screen. There's Galloway. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Miami. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
That's what I like to see. Really making a concentrated effort to pound the glass, feast on those second chance opportunities.
Lure a screen on Redick. Galloway kicks to Drummond. Shoots over Embiid. Again, the miss by the Pistons. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
パスがうまく通んなかったね。
The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Jackson. To the middle. He's looking for Drummond and finds him, and it goes down 2 points.
And the play is all about Drummond and his solid fundamentals, just taking his time and getting a high-quality chance as a result.
Dishes it to Fultz. And here is DJ. He picked up 15 points in their last win against San Antonio. Here's Simmons. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Simmons got his first bucket in this one.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
Drummond passes to Jackson. And he converts the layup. And Stan Van Gundy, known for being one of the more demanding coaches when it comes to defense. He doesn't care who you are. If you're not giving it your all on the defensive end, you're going to find yourself on the bench.
Well, he's clear with what he wants and what he expects, and, you know, when you step on the floor.
And Embiid is right there.
Oh, man, just an outstanding first quarter so far for him. He's doing a great job creating space and knocking down open looks.
Drummond a screen for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Galloway's got his first 3 points of the game.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
A baseline J, and Simmons gets it to go on the assist by DJ.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
There's a screen. Jackson kicks to Galloway. Lets it go with a three. And no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough battle all night. I thought their great conditioning was the difference in outcome. He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling.
Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Bullock. Lure against Simmons. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Fultz. Back to Simmons. Embiid the screen. Simmons dishes to Fultz. Now here's DJ. D right on him. And that one, good.
You can't let DJ get comfortable down on the block. He's superb at reading the defense and cashing in deep inside.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Away from home, you got to execute. And they did that flawlessly.
Yeah, and they also controlled the pace of the game for most of the night. Outstanding effort in a hostile environment.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Embiid. Sharch comes in for Ben Simmons. Wells, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. And a different look here for the Pistons. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Lure. Johnson comes in for Reggie Bullock. Ennis, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And Smith subbed in for Jackson. Holmes passes to DJ. Sharch with it, working on Tolliver. Bucket is good. Ennis with the ball. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Smith drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
The 76ers leading by 3. Well, Ish Smith is a player who has been around the league a ton for a guy his age and his quality. He's suited up for 10 or so teams already in his career. But see, Webb, you watch him play, and he knows he can make an impact at the point guard position. Just ask his coach, Stan Van Gundy.
Well, think about the more teams you're with, the more you get to see different philosophies, different styles, play against different guys. So he's picked up confidence, and he's picked up knowledge across his journey throughout the NBA. I mean, Smith has a good enough mid-range game where you have to respect him. He knows where to look. He knows how to set up teammates, but make no doubt about it, it's Smith's quickness that is his greatest asset.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Drummond the screen. Here is Tolliver, guarded by Holmes. 6 to shoot. A shot by Johnson, no good. 76ers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. McConnell in the corner. Wells wide open. And the 76ers get it back. And Sharch kicks to DJ, and he drops in the layup off the glass. DJ's got his second bucket of the night.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Screen by Smith. Ennis. No good on that last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's up? It's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Lure's checked in for Drummond. Reggie Bullock comes in for James Ennis. Langston Galloway's checked in for Smith. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Dwight Bikes. On the court for the Pistons, we've got John Lure.
よし OK
Reggie Bullock is out there with Anthony
ただ
Tolliver.
フリース
And
ロー
there's
は
Jackson, and it's
今でもまだ
Galloway in at the
そんな
two
に
guard.
得意じゃないんだ
But
よ
when
な
DJ is on the attack, watch out. Sometimes all you can do is whack him and hope he misses it.
とりあえず入った
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And Chris, you had a great and very long playing career. Talk about how that's prepared you for broadcasting.
I think it's prepared me for broadcasting because I have a unique take on what it takes to get ready, kind of the things that you can't be taught, kind of the war wounds, the scars that you have. I can kind of peel mine back and explain how I got them. I think that by playing for young players, good teams, bad coaches, good coaches, by being in different situations, it allows me to explain to the fan base what a player is actually going through or maybe what play is going to happen next. So I love being able to have the technical side of it with the plays because the coach I play for, but also being very close to some great players, understanding the mental aspect. And really, honestly, Kev, I know you're not going to, like this too well, but I work with great guys like you. So when you throw up a softball and we get to talk about something that we love, man, and you make me look great, it's easy, man, working with great teammates. You know that great teammates make you better. You're the best point guard in the business the way you throw the assist out there. So I've been fortunate and have good experience, and I got great teammates, and I'm having a blast doing it.
Well, you sound great. It's an honor to work with you, but I always like to take it. You always give me an answer that sometimes I don't expect, and I think that's what the fans like about your commentary.
Yeah, when I used to watch the games, and I've seen some great guys, George Blaha from Detroit, I grew up watching him. I just love just the pure honesty of what you're thinking at that moment, and don't take it personal because I love the game, and so I don't want to have to try to protect a thought or an old school or a group of people. If a guy plays bad and he's the best in the world, I'm going to say it, and if he made a move I've never seen, I'm just really going to say it. And so I try not to exaggerate and just say specifically how I feel, and I'm glad to be a part of a game that can fill you with so much emotion. It's easy just being yourself.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Spurs lit up the floor. He finished with 15 points, and in addition to his scoring, he grabbed a couple of rebounds. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for his team. Let's see what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. His contribution in that game was a big one.
And whenever he's that effective, it makes them so much stronger as a team. It doesn't have to do it all, but it helps when he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, especially when you know a team's ready for you. He's going to have a lot of eyes on him tonight, so he's going to have to step his game up. The defense is going to be ready for him.
Detroit, no good that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Jackson against Simmons. Lure the screen. Galloway kicks to Drummond. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, Kevin, when Drummond gets positioned in the post, he's a surefire scorer. The D throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him, and he still makes the bucket.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Pistons trail by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's Galloway. He's got 6. Drummond a screen. Galloway dishes to Jackson. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Now Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Oh, yeah, creating multiple second chance opportunities, doing everything he can to try to help his team.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the 76ers, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Fultz is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's DJ in at the 3 slot. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, it's crucial that DJ shoots with confidence. When he's locked in, he's very hard to slow down.
Jackson kicks to Galloway. Outside Jackson. Drummond a screen. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's DJ atop the key. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
I love the unselfishness. DJ is constantly looking for his guys, a true team player.
Lure against Simmons. Here's Jackson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Simmons. Oh, that's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lure. Detroit making a switch here. Bikes is checked in. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And Embiid gets it to go.
Well, he's been a safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you transition from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before. Even if you're not on a team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing that they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
Off the pick, and he makes that one.
Oh, you really like how determined Drummond is. Always willing to sacrifice his body to open up some space for guys.
McConnell passes to DJ. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Simmons. Takes it off the glass. Simmons got 12.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
Bullock kicks to Lewis and finished off by Lure.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
And DJ with the basket on the assist by Simmons. DJ's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Smith outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, Kevin, the resiliency of Smith is something you have to admire. He's bounced around the league, but has finally become a valued rotation player.
And the 76ers with some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Simmons. Bellinelli comes in for J.J. Redick. And Wells is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Anthony Tolliver, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ennis comes in for Reggie Bullock. Sharch with the screen for Wells. From the stripe. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the league's best young rookies here midway through the season. You look at DJ, he's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And I just love the way the competition between these rookies has taken shape this year. Everybody wants to take home that Rookie of the Year award.
Yeah, everybody wants to join the club. Come on, fellas, get in the club. But yeah, it's been an especially intriguing race for that honor this season, and it's only going to get more so as we head into the stretch drive.
Here's Drummond. Detroit, no good that time either.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down. You so often hear about how much Detroit Pistons fans pride themselves on the defense of this team. It's a part of the franchise's identity. All the fans in Detroit definitely love their defense.
Bikes dishes to Drummond. Shoots over home. And Drummond throws it down.
Drummond is one of the top rebounders in the game. You have to put a body on him, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, just to prevent him from coming away with a second chance opportunity.
DJ passes to Sharch. Here's Bikes. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out to the right wing. 17-foot shot on the way. Here's Drummond. From down in the low post, it goes.
Give Drummond a lot of credit. He's just taking smart, high-quality shots out there. So smart and not letting the defense dictate what kind of shots he attempts.
And only a handful of teams have a franchise identity like that with the Pistons in defense. Maybe the Lakers playing up-tempo or Memphis grinding it out.
Well, yeah, not many teams or franchises have an identity, and that's what makes it so special to play in Detroit for that reason. There's nothing like hearing the crowd get hyped for a defensive stop.
Here's Smith. The baseline jumper goes down. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Well, they're not going anywhere. This is still very much of a ball game because of runs like that.
And foul on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here. And that sends DJ to the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Ilyasova comes in for Saric. And it's Fulton for Bellinelli. And for the Pistons, Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Ish Smith. And it's Jackson in for Dwight Bikes. There's the screen. Clock at 4. Jackson kicks to Johnson. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. The 76ers leading by 7. The shot by Wells, no good.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jumper.
Ennis dishes to Drummond. Back to Ennis. From 10 feet out, offensive rebound.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
Yeah, just outworking guys in there, being accountable, being a leader by example.
Gets it off. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action after this word. Let's listen in now to head coach Stan Van Gundy from a few moments ago.
We need to make solid plays.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. The 76ers lead. On the court for the Pistons, the big men, Tolliver and Drummond. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Galloway in at the 2. Redick passes to Ilyasova. And a wide open look for DJ. And he's good on the 3 ball. DJ's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Galloway kicks to Tolliver. Jackson up top. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's DJ missing. Pistons trail by 10. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Fultz. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Galloway dishes to Tolliver. And the call will be against Langston Galloway. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pistons, Lewis checked in for Tolliver. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Johnson. Now here's Fultz. Now the feed to Redick. He kicks it to DJ. Good on the triple. DJ's got 22.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And JJ Redick with the prototype when it comes to his release point on that jump shot. So quick off the catch.
Pistons trail by 15. Smith kicks to Jackson. The pass to Smith. There's the pick. Feeds to Tolliver. Flew off the pick and hammers it home.
You got to appreciate the smarts of Smith. It's not just his speed. He's a phenomenal decision maker when it comes to the pick and roll.
Hey, Greg, with Redick, that great shooting form he has is one of the reasons his game has aged so well.
And a lot of people wondered if Redick would be able to last in the NBA when he was drafted. Might have one of the longest careers of that draft class. Just keeps producing at any age.
Smith the pass to Tolliver. Back to Smith. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 15. Fultz kicks to Redick. Embiid sets the pick for Redick. He feeds it to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. And he lays it straight in. Simmons got 9 points here in the second half.
Just terrific determination. First compiling the lead and now building on it.
Oh, man, this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
They set the screen. Here's Jackson. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate it.
このスカイシアードのスコアラー取りたいんだよな。キャッチ&シュート中。これがあればシュートしてもスタミナの減りが多分ねあんまり多くならないと思う。いいぞ。
2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
24点アシスト2
Hey
リバウ
DJ,
ンド
great game
4
up
フリー
there.
ゴール率
Look, Shaq and the guys want to talk to you in the
71%で
studio.
ございま
So
す。
stand, yeah, right this way. Stand here, and we'll get you set up.
毎回勝った試合は
Perfect.
毎試合後こんな感じでインタビューがありますね。最近はこんな感じ。スターターになってからかな。
Hey, what's up? This is Kenny. You look great out there in that win, and I believe you set a season high in scoring, young man. Is it fair to call this your most complete game?
4面真下かな。
Wow, Kenny, I did not know about that season high. Thank you. You know, it felt good on the floor offensively, but I knew there were a few defensive positions where I could have been sharper. And really, I'm just happy to contribute to the team when I'm out on the floor, and I think I was able to do that tonight.
Well, you did a great job of it. Keep up the good work.
OK。で、この後にも割と記者会見とかあったりするんで忙しいですね。800なんか多分全然開けられないな。でもジャンプ力とか欲しいんだよね最近。 プ力はとか、ジャンプ力はシュートとかブロックとか全部に共通必要だから。
DJ, who was the guy you patterned your game after?
Great question, man. I'm a student of the game. I don't really just look at one guy. So I look at LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Steve Nash. I mean, even outside of basketball, I look at dudes like Floyd Mayweather for boxing. I mean, Roger Federer. His sense of balance is crazy, man. You know, I'm always doing things that'll just give me an edge.
で、ここで終わりでございます。というところで私も一旦ここまでですね。では次もお楽しみに。またね。